Have you ever found yourself in a moment where someone disrespected you in public? A cruel joke at your expense, a dismissive glance, or a cutting remark meant to make you feel small? In that instant, your heart beats faster, your face flushes, and a storm brews within. What should you do? React in anger? Stay silent? Walk away? Buddha, the great master of wisdom, taught that respect is not something we demand, but something we cultivate within. True respect begins in the mind, not in the reactions of others. And yet, in a world that often prizes dominance over dignity, it is essential to understand how to carry oneself in a way that commands respect naturally, without aggression, without submission, but with unwavering inner strength. In this video, we will uncover the timeless wisdom of the Buddha on how to handle disrespect, how to maintain composure in the face of provocation, and how to gain the respect of even those who seek to diminish you. Before we begin, if you find value in wisdom that can transform your life, consider subscribing to this channel. Your support allows us to continue sharing teachings that elevate the mind and soul. Like this video, share it with those who need to hear it, and let us walk together on the path of wisdom. Now, let's begin. Imagine this. A man once approached the Buddha, filled with rage. He insulted him, mocked him, hurled words designed to wound. Yet Buddha sat in perfect stillness, his expression unshaken. The man finally asked, "Why do you not react?" The Buddha responded, "If someone offers you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The man hesitated. "To the giver," he admitted. "So too," Buddha said, "if I do not accept your insults, they remain with you." This is the first key to gaining respect: detachment from provocation. When someone disrespects you, their words and actions are an offering of their own suffering. If you do not accept them, they remain theirs to bear. But what happens when disrespect comes not in the form of words, but in the actions of those around you? When people take you for granted, talk over you, or dismiss your presence? Let's pause here for a moment. Have you ever been in a room where your words were ignored, but when someone else repeated them moments later, they were praised? It's infuriating, isn't it? Here's a little secret: power is silent, but presence is undeniable. When you speak, slow down. Lower your voice instead of raising it. Look directly at the person you are addressing. Those who rush to fill every silence often do so out of insecurity, but those who pause, those who choose their words like a sculptor chiseling marble, those are the ones people listen to. Buddha spoke little, but his every word moved mountains. Speak as if your words are gold, and others will begin to see them as such. But what if you are publicly ridiculed? What if someone makes a joke at your expense and others laugh? Your ego demands a reaction. It screams, "Defend yourself, strike back." But wisdom whispers something different. In such moments, ask yourself, who is truly small here? The one who speaks with cruelty, or the one who does not need cruelty to feel strong? Here is a practical technique. Instead of reacting emotionally, smile and say, "I see you like jokes. Tell me, does making others look small make you feel bigger?" A simple, calm question shifts the power. It forces the person to reflect, and it places you in control of the moment. Most people who ridicule others do so from insecurity. When you expose this, not with anger, but with curiosity, they are left with nothing to hold on to. But let's take it a step further. How do you ensure that people respect you not just in a moment of confrontation, but consistently? Respect is a currency, and it is earned through three things: your presence, your boundaries, and your self-respect. Consider this. A monk once asked the Buddha, "How do I stop people from walking over me?" The Buddha replied, "Stop lying down where they walk." If you allow people to disregard your boundaries, they will. If you shrink yourself to fit into the spaces others leave for you, you will always feel small. This means when someone interrupts you, Do not rush to finish your sentence as if seeking permission to exist. Instead, pause. Let silence fill the air. Look at them calmly. And then, when they expect you to back down, simply continue speaking as if they never interrupted. This subtle shift forces people to recognize your presence without conflict. Silence, used correctly, is more powerful than any argument. Let's talk about another common situation. When someone refuses to acknowledge your worth. Maybe it's a boss who never appreciates your work, a friend who always dismisses your ideas, or a partner who makes you feel unseen. The pain of invisibility is one of the deepest wounds to the human heart. But here's the truth. You do not need their recognition to exist. The sun does not cease to shine simply because some choose to close their eyes. What do you do in such situations? Stop seeking validation. Instead, act as though you are already respected. Stand with the posture of someone who is valued. Move with the confidence of someone who knows their worth. Speak with the certainty of one who does not need approval to believe in themselves. The irony is, when you stop chasing respect, it comes to you naturally. Before we continue, let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt disrespected? What did you do? Share your experience in the comments below. I would love to hear how you handled it. And if you are finding this wisdom valuable, don't forget to like and share this video. Now, let's move to one of the most powerful ways to gain respect: mastering the art of controlled responses. Have you ever noticed how the most respected people rarely react impulsively? They take their time. They do not let others pull their strings like puppets. They choose their emotions rather than allowing their emotions to choose them. A practical exercise. The next time someone tries to provoke you, before you respond, take one conscious breath. Inhale, exhale. This simple act gives you back your power. When you respond with calmness instead of reactivity, people instinctively respect you more. Try this for 1 week and observe how the world begins to treat you differently. Let us end with this thought. Buddha once said, "You yourself, as much as anyone in the entire universe, deserve your love and respect." The greatest mistake we make is believing that respect is something to be won from others, when in truth, it is something to be realized within. The more you respect yourself, the more the world will mirror that respect back to you. So as you move forward in life, do not seek respect, embody it. Do not chase recognition, become it. And when someone disrespects you, remember, you do not have to accept the gift of their insult. Leave it with them. For what you do not accept does not belong to you. Thank you for watching. If this video has brought clarity to your mind and strength to your heart, subscribe for more teachings that illuminate the path. May you walk with wisdom, and may the world reflect back to you the respect that you already hold within. Until next time.